Annie, welcome back to my channel. So I saw something insane yesterday on Pinterest. Somebody was selling an online course about pitching to brands and landing sponsorships and brand deals for $600. Now, super coincidental timing, one of my very good YouTube friends, Asia, actually messaged me yesterday and said, have you ever considered making a video about how to land brand deals, how to get sponsorships? And then I realized, yeah, this is a video I've been promising you guys for months on end and never sat down to film. So I figured that seeing this online course was a sign from above that I had to make this video so that nobody who is subscribed to me that I care about ends up spending $600 on information I'm gonna give you for free. Now, what makes me qualified to make this video? What makes me qualified to give you guys this type of advice or information? I've been landing paid brand deals and sponsorships since I had about 500 subscribers, and I've worked with brands like Skillshare, Shein, Cupshe, Gillette Venus, Amazon, and loads more since I was a teeny tiny micro influencer. So I definitely know the ins and outs of landing these brand deals and how to pitch them to brands without needing to pay for a $600 course to give me this information. So in today's video, I'm going to be answering all of you guys' questions about how to find brands to work with, how to find the right person to contact, what to say in your pitch email, how to find your rates, how to negotiate payments, and basically every single thing you need to know in order to land paid brand deals on your YouTube channel, blog, Instagram, or whatever other platforms you got going on. So I really hope this helps you guys to land your dream brand deals. And last but not least, before we get into today's video, here are this video's shoutouts. If you guys want to be my next mention in my next video, be sure to read my description box down below to find out how. And also while you are down there, be sure to join my new Facebook group because I love going in there and talking to you guys, giving you more one-on-one advice, and allowing you to basically talk to each other and grow your channels further. So now I think that is just enough rambling, so I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's jump right into it. So first off, who do you do brand deals with? Brand deals are not something you do just to do them. I've been asked by so many small YouTubers, how do I find brands who work with small YouTubers? What brands work with small YouTubers? Who should I work with? That is not how it works. Brand deals happen when a YouTuber or content creator reaches out to a brand they are super passionate about and offers up a partnership. Or when a brand lands on several different influencers they think would best represent their brand and reach out to them for a brand deal. Which is why I've set up my affiliate links with TubeBuddy and share them with you guys all the time. Because TubeBuddy has completely changed how I've grown my channel and I want you guys to have the same benefit. So it's not just about finding whatever brands do work with small YouTubers or who your friends have worked with before. It's about finding brands that you are truly passionate about and that you think would actually benefit your audience. Once you think of a brand that has really transformed your life that you think your audience would benefit from knowing about, that is somebody you want to reach out to. Now, the second part is alignment. The brands you work with and the products you are promoting have to align well with your brand and what you are talking about on your YouTube channel, or else there's no point. There are loads and loads of beauty products that I adore and shoes that I wear all the time, products that I love. But because there's no connection between those brands and my YouTube growth content, I don't talk about them on my channel because you guys would not benefit from them. Whereas talking about TubeBuddy, all of you guys benefit from that. So when you are thinking about brands you want to pitch to and work with, ask yourself, does this align with your channel? Would your subscribers actually want to hear about them? If the answer is yes, go for it. If the answer is no, then you may not want to work with them. And this is a very big reason why so many brands say no and turn down other influencers is because they don't see an alignment between their brand and yours. So now as for the types of brand deals, there are two major types of brand deals out there. So first you have the free product exchanges. This is where a brand will send you either free clothes or free makeup products or free beauty products in exchange for either a Instagram post or YouTube video mention or a post on your blog, which is what I've done with brands like Cupshe or Shein, just as many other lifestyle YouTubers have done the same thing. We're not paid by Shein or Cupshe to promote our products, but we are sent free products and free clothes in exchange for promotion. And that is how a free product exchange works. You don't have to pay for the product, don't have to pay for the shipping, but they send you free products in exchange for a promotion. Now, money is not everything. It should not be your main objective when working with a brand to get money out of it. Your main objective is sharing with your audience brands and products you are are interested in and passionate about. Money is just a bonus. So it is absolutely perfectly fine to do free product exchanges and not get paid for promoting a brand. Now, the second type of brand deal is the one that most influencers are after, which is paid promotion and paid sponsorships. So a paid sponsorship is basically where a brand will send you some free products or a free access to their service of some sort, and they will also pay you separately for the initial promotion itself. So these are the two different types of brand deals influencers will typically do. Now, one that does not count as a brand deal that influencers should avoid at all costs are what a lot of startup brands call ambassadorships. These are a total scam and do not benefit you or your audience. Now, you may have had some emails or messages in your Instagram DMs where a brand will basically email you or send you a DM and say something along the lines of like, if you buy our product with your own money and promote it on Instagram with your affiliate link, once people start to actually buy products through you, then you can start to earn some free products or some actual payment. That does not benefit you in any way, shape, or form. That is a brand trying to save themselves money and get free promotion out of you. And sadly, they know exactly who to target for these ambassadorships because they target influencers who don't know better. So I'm here to tell you, as a big sister to you, if you are an influencer just starting out, do not fall for these. They are a trap. The only two things that count for you as a brand deal are to be paid for promotion or be sent free products. You do not pay shipping, you do not pay to buy the products or whatever. You do not spend any of your own money to promote a brand or product. So those are to be avoided at all costs. So another very popular question, how many subscribers or followers do you need to land paid brand deals? Now, there are some more shallow brands out there that will actually pick people based off of subscriber counts, where some brands will actually think that somebody with 50,000 subscribers is much more valuable than somebody with 10,000, even 5,000 followers or subscribers. Those are brands I personally do not respect nor want to work with, and ones that should be avoided at all costs. Any brand that is worth their salt and knows anything about brand marketing or influencer marketing knows that the number one factor any brand should be evaluating influencers based off of is engagement and return on investment. Because if somebody has 50,000 subscribers but gets no more than like 100 views on their video and no more than like 10 comments on their videos, that's not a whole lot of engagement. Whereas if a smaller micro influencer with, let's say, 1,000 subscribers gets over 500 views on a video, gets over like 200 comments, that proves to that brand that this influencer has a very engaged audience and is much more likely to actually sell their products to their audience. So what is far more important than having any number or size following is you being able to tell a brand, yes, I can for sure guarantee you my audience is going to be interested in your product and want to hear about it and will actually care when I talk about your products in front of them. So don't go chasing any specific subscriber number or thinking like, yes, now I have 5,000, now I can do sponsorships. You can do sponsorships at any size. My first brand deal, my first paid brand deal, I had 500 followers on Instagram. So just know that unless you are working with a very shallow-minded brand, your subscriber count doesn't matter. So then the next question, who do you actually contact at a brand you want to work with? How do you find their email? How do you find the right person to work with? Now, a lot of companies and brands actually have business emails on their websites or on their contact us button on their Instagram page. I've actually had some very mixed experiences with emailing those addresses. So what I've taken to doing more recently is I will basically DM the brand on Instagram and I will very briefly basically just introduce myself, introduce my platform, tell them why I'm reaching out to them, and then just ask them very simply, who at your brand can I reach/contact for collaborative inquiries? Then usually anywhere between like an hour and 48 hours, they will either send me the correct email of the correct person to contact or very simply tell me we're not looking for any brand collabs at this current point in time, at which point I just move on. But when I am looking for the right person to contact, that is how I go about it and that is how I reach the right person. And this method has not failed me yet. So now on to the million-dollar question, the number one question that everybody has you pay money for or sign up to their newsletter for or buy either ebook for, online course for? What do you actually say in your brand pitch email to make a brand actually want to work with you? So first thing you do obviously is input the email of the person you're trying to reach, and then you fill in your subject line. The subject line is so crucial because when PR or brand managers are going through all of the brand's emails, they probably get anywhere between 100 and 1,000 emails every single day. So you want your subject line to make your email stand out among the others. So my more like go-to subject line lately in the last few months has been this one right here. I basically have my channel name, X, the brand name, YouTube collaboration, YouTube partnership, YouTube promotion, so that the second the PR person reads my subject line of my email, they know right away that opening my email actually gives their brand a value and there's actually something in it for them to read my email. So then once that's done, you want to get into actually writing your pitch email. So to start off, I always just greet them. Hi, my name is Annie. I am a YouTuber based out of Montreal, Canada. On my channel, I create videos about YouTube growth, sharing YouTube strategies, tips, and tricks to help other beginner YouTubers grow their successful YouTube channels. Does not have to be any more complicated than that. Now, one thing you definitely want to do, which is so helpful that Gmail does, is where you have the words YouTube or channel or Instagram or blog, you have this button called a link button where basically you highlight the word that has channel, blog, whatever, and you can input the link to your YouTube channel or Instagram. Because believe you me, no brand manager has the time to go hunting for your Instagram or your YouTube channel. So you want to give them as little work to do as possible and give them your links right away. So I will just highlight the word YouTube or channel, put in my channel link, and that way they can go directly to my YouTube channel from the email and don't have to do any more extra work themselves. So then in the second line, you want to basically start talking about how you found the brand, what's your experience with the brand, what do you love about them, so that you're not just some random person looking for a free bathing suit and you actually know their brand, actually use their brand, and actually like their brand. I've been a customer of yours for the last 2 years. I come back to your website every single summer to buy new bathing suits, and my absolute favorite thing about your pieces is that they are all inclusive and fit women of all sizes. And then thirdly, go into talking about why you're reaching out to them. What are you offering them? With the summer season approaching, women of all ages are now going to be shopping for bathing suits for the summer season. I think this would be a great opportunity for me to share your bathing suits with my audience. Then I skip another line and say this: I would absolutely love to support your brand by creating a try on haul video for my YouTube channel, as well as a few posts for my Instagram and Instagram story, sharing your brand with my audience. This tells them right away what they're getting out of working with you rather than what you're getting out of working with them. Your emails should be all about them and what they're getting. Then I close it up with, would this be something you are interested in? Please let me know how I can further support your brand. Thank you so much for your time. I look forward to hearing from you soon, and then sign your name at the bottom. And that is how you write a pitch email for a sponsorship and or brand deal. So then we get into what a lot of people struggle with, which is price negotiations and actually mentioning that you intend to get paid. So if a brand likes your pitch, then they will most likely email you back and say, yes, this sounds great, we'd love to work with you. At which point, if I do intend to get paid from this brand deal, I will then say, fantastic, I so look forward to working with you. Could you please let me know what your budget is for this partnership? Which tells them right away, without being rude or pushy, that I intend to get paid from this brand deal. Or if it's the other way around, it's the brand reaching out to me first, then in my email back to them, I will accept the offer, tell them I'm looking forward to working with them, and again, could you please let me know what your budget is for this partnership? So then one of two things are going to happen. Either the brand is going to tell you right off the bat, yeah, sure, here's our budget. That's happened to me loads of times. Or other times, again, as business people love to do, they will try to get as much of a free experience from working with you as possible. So they may say something along the lines of, we don't currently have a budget to work with you right now, or we weren't really intending on paying you, or something like that. Which is when you then decide if you are okay doing a free product exchange, or if you really do intend to get paid for this brand deal. If you don't want to back down and really do want to get paid, then tell them straight. I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm afraid I cannot go forward with promoting your brand to my audience without a return on investment, as my audience and engagement carry a value and worth. Please let me know in the future if your brand begins to do paid partnerships, as I really would love to work with you and share your brand with my audience. Or if you are okay doing a free product exchange, then you can go ahead and accept it as you so choose. Now, if a brand is actually okay with paying you and agrees to pay you, there are basically one of two ways this goes. Either the brand gives you their budget and what they are looking to pay you, or they will ask you what is your rate and how much do you want to get paid. Now, I get asked all the time, what's your rate? How do you find your rate? How do you calculate how much to ask for a brand deal? Which can sometimes be very overwhelming if you're more of like an inexperienced influencer, because I can't just look at my channel and say, yep, that's my worth. Which is when my good old friend Social Blue Book comes into the picture. So Social Blue Book is basically a website where you basically connect your YouTube channel, blog, Instagram, Snapchat, any social platform, and it basically tells you on a spectrum, this is the lowest you should charge, the highest you should charge, and this is like the best amount possible to ask for. So 9 times out of 10, I will usually offer up the main number they give me. However, sometimes I have worked with more like startup brands and they can't always afford my biggest rate because they're a startup brand. So oftentimes I will offer them the lower end of my spectrum and see if they're okay with that number, and then kind of like negotiate back and forth with like, yes, we're okay with this, not so much, would you go for this, would you go for this, and basically just negotiate back and forth until we come across a number we can both agree on. But that is essentially how I come down to what amount of money I ask for in sponsorships. And also a reminder, one thing I did not know for the longest time, you want to be consistently going back into Social Blue Book and refreshing your number, because as your channel or Instagram grows, your value and amount actually starts to go up and increase. And especially if you tend to grow a lot faster, then your number will also grow much faster. So you want to be going in there consistently to refresh your number and get your new number every so often. So that, you guys, is basically it for how you pitch a brand deal and or sponsorship. That is everything about how you pick a brand to work with, how you find the right person to contact, how to write an email, how to find your rate, how to negotiate a rate, and all things that are involved in brand deals and sponsorships. So I really hope if you guys have been struggling with this or wanting more answers to your questions about this, then hopefully this video was a good enough answer for you. If you have any more questions, feel free to comment them down below or DM me on Instagram, send me an email, and I am more than glad to help you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!